The financial market is vast, indifferent, and deceptively empty. Like this desert, it offers no protection to those without a deep understanding of its scale. The top of the hierarchy is occupied by institutional megabanks, high-speed algorithms, and veteran investors like Warren Buffett. These players dictate the direction of capital. At the very bottom of this food chain sits the retail trader. Operating from a home office means trading with less information, less capital, and a structural disadvantage compared to the giants at the top. Retail traders often try to close this gap by hunting for a perfect mathematical strategy. They treat trading like a puzzle to be solved, forgetting they are walking onto a battlefield. Even a technically perfect trading system will fail when the person operating it is completely unready for the extreme pressure. A sharp chef's knife can prepare a meal or cause an injury. The tool remains the same. The outcome depends entirely on the person holding it. Human biology is designed for survival, not for the counterintuitive demands of the market. Under stress, our natural wiring triggers reactions that conflict with a disciplined trading plan. Technical charts cannot fix a biological reaction to risk. Mastery in this field requires more than market data. It requires a total overhaul of how a person processes uncertainty and reacts to financial setbacks. Every account blowout begins with a basic emotion. After a lost trade, it is normal to feel a brief flash of disappointment or frustration. The danger lies in rumination. When a trader dwells on the loss, replaying the event over and over, that initial disappointment begins to fester and grow. This flowchart shows how the rumination cycle feeds back into itself. A small spark of frustration expands until it mutates into a complex emotion like rage. At this stage, complex emotions override the logical trading plan. The brain demands an immediate fix, leading to frantic revenge trading. If that revenge trade wins, it creates a dangerous neurological loop. The brain learns that breaking the rules leads to a reward, solidifying a habit that will destroy the account. Losing an account is the final result of a chain reaction. It starts the moment a trader fails to process a single loss correctly. To break this chain, professionals use cognitive diffusion. This is the practice of separating the objective event from your emotional reaction to it. Consider a rude grocery store cashier who snaps at you and drops your change on the counter. You might feel personally insulted. However, if you learn the cashier just suffered a major personal loss, your anger disappears instantly. The cashier's behavior didn't change, but your new perspective changed how your body processed the interaction. You can apply this same logic to a stop loss. Instead of viewing it as a personal failure or a lost trade, treat it as a stopped trade. A stop loss functions like a traffic light. It pauses your journey to prevent a collision. Viewing the market this way helps prevent a routine stop from turning into a psychological disaster. You can use physical cues to signal safety to your brain. For instance, forcing a smile the second a stop loss is hit can interrupt the stress response. A smile is a physical action, not just a feeling. By widening your lips and showing your teeth, you send a signal to your nervous system that there is no immediate threat, helping to prevent a panic-driven trade. You must also recognize your biological limits. The human brain can only handle about 2 high-stakes emotional decisions per day before willpower is exhausted. Because willpower is a finite resource, taking frequent breaks is a structural necessity. Stepping away from the screen protects your capital from the mistakes caused by mental fatigue. While amateurs look for excitement, professionals look for structure. Consider the Burj Khalifa. A building this size cannot be built on a whim or a feeling. It stands because of precise data, architectural planning, and a deep, stable foundation. A successful trading career requires that same level of unfeeling, systematic discipline. This leads to the central paradox of the market. Profitable trading is often repetitive and boring. The excitement and drama that attract people to the charts are usually the very things that lead to failure. The goal of trading psychology is simple. Build enough self-awareness to shield your strategy from your own biological reactions.